Alright guys, welcome to round 2 of March Madness. So you can probably tell my voice is not the best. That's why I didn't do the Purdue game. Also, I had a bad feeling about the Purdue game being a bloodbath, and it kind of was a bloodbath. So we're just going to do this game between Arkansas and St. John's, and we're going to be on for the night slate. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in for this stream. My name is cgiulianihpu. Number 2 Live Stream for how it works like this. Fire away in the chat with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation, get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. If you are a member, you can show us for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We do the emojis for Arkansas and for St. John's. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in here. This is a huge, huge game. Not just for the right to go to Sweet 16, but you got Pitino against Calipari. One of the greatest rivalries. 4 coaches. They've met many times before, including the tournament a few times, and now they meet one more time with Calipari in his first season at Arkansas and Pitino at St. John's. How's it going, everybody? Welcome into the chat. This game over on CBS, and then we got 6 games for you tonight that we're going to be calling. Again, you probably tell my voice is not 100% after the last 2 days, but we are going to make this thing work. That's why I didn't do the Purdue game earlier, but Purdue winning that one pretty handily. Pretty handily. And they're going to the Sweet 16 for the second straight season. And again, if we hit that stretch goal, which you see on the screen, I will give away 5 memberships to 5 random people in the chat that will allow you to, for free, access the members-only Q&A stream taking place later this month and Tuesday night. And I will also, you can also use the emojis in the chat, like the teams playing today, Arkansas and St. John's, Arkansas versus St. John's, yes. Winner of this game takes on the winner of Texas Tech Drake in the Sweet 16, which we are also going to be calling later tonight. This game taking place in Providence with Catalan on the call. Appreciate you guys here for this one. Arkansas coming up with that 7-point win against Kansas. St. John's, a slow start against Omaha, but they ended up pulling away late, outscoring the Mavericks by 30 points, including by 25 points in the first half. When we thought McNeese could pull off the upset, I did not. Makes what High Point did that much more impressive. Makes what High Point did. Yeah, right choice to do this. What he said, left. Yeah, the first game, I was like, you know what? I'm going to miss any game to save my voice. That was the right game to do it. All right, starting five, Wagner, Davis, Knox, Brazil, and Adu for Arkansas. And then Wilcher, Richmond, Luis Scott, and Zuby for St. John's. Winner goes to the Sweet 16. Will it be the Razorbacks or will it be the champions of the Big East in the regular season and the tournament? St. John's pulling off the double for the first time in 40 years. We're going to close the poll here, and folks, it is a neck and neck. It is neck and neck. 50% of you riding with Arkansas, 50% riding with St. John's. All right. Let's do this thing. The ball is tipped. Arkansas on the Reds, St. John's on the Whites. Let's do this. See, to be on with the 5, appreciation, man. Fun fact, Patino and Calipari are 2-2 against each other in the tournament. All 4 times Kentucky won the game. Well, this will be the first time they don't. This will be the first time. Evenly matched battle in terms of the coaches. Shot there for Arkansas. That one no good to start. I'm going to skip this in there, and then we'll be good to go. Appreciate you guys here tuning in. Kicks it out wide, stolen away, and here comes Arkansas. They got the numbers here, but they're going to slow it down. I will say, St. John's, the last 2 games, has started off a bit slow. The last 2 games, the Big East tournament against Creighton in the championship and the first round against Omaha. But first shot there for Arkansas. That one is good. 2-0 for the Razorbacks to start this thing off. Appreciate you, C2, man, as always, with the 5. Zuby up top. Just looking for a man to give it to. The cut there by Luis not there, so they're going to feed it to Wilcher. Wilcher by the elbow, driving inside with 10 on the clock. Goes back up top to Scott. Scott dumps it down low to Zuby. Zuby trying to work on a do. The shot there, he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. So Zuby, Ejiofor, going to go to the free throw line. The junior this season averaging 14 per game at the free throw line. Last time he was perfect against Omaha, 6 for 6. He's been money at the free throw line as of late. His last 3 games, entering this one, he is a whopping 20 for 22. About 91% over the last 3 games. Most personal game in college basketball history. Duke UNC in the Final Four. Coach K's final game. Coach K's final game, Duke UNC, is the most personal game. Oh yeah, it's great for basketball, and St. John's is good. It's great for basketball. Yeah, Harlan's got a good game. But then again, not a lot of them actually got a good game so far. It's been an interesting tournament so far. The most personal game was the Final Four, Duke's final game, or Coach K's final game. 2 free throws for Zuby are good. He keeps up that hot streak from the free throw line after Duke's first foul. And here comes Arkansas the other way with the score 2-2, 1 minute in. It's Knox. Gets it by the free throw line. It's poked away. And here comes Wilcher the other way. They got numbers here, 2-on-1. Dumps it down low. A great pass by Zuby, but the block shot there on Richmond. It's going to stay with St. John's, but Richmond's dunk attempt gets blocked. Good get-back defense there by the Razorbacks off the turnover. Oh, yeah, when St. John's and the Garden's rocking, basketball's better. It's way better. Right on top of the bracket challenge. Yeah, so far I'm doing all right. I've only lost 1 Sweet 16 team so far. But then again, when no 1, 2, 3s, or 4s are out, I think a lot of people are about the same way. Yeah, Carver's jacket is it's something. It's something. Crossover here, Richmond driving inside. Finger roll, got it to go. St. John's in front for the first time today. It is Richmond knocking that one down for having 10 points for the Red Storm last time out against Omaha. One of 4 players that game in double figures. In the corner, going quickly for 3. That one too strong on the play by Carter Knox. But the rebound is good. The putback there is good by Brazil. Brazil 11 points last time on 4 for 9 shooting. Had a double-double in that one. That's 4-4. Knox missing that 3. He didn't attempt a 3-pointer last time against Kansas. Driving inside here for St. John's. The finger roll while falling down. That one no good. Rebound here by Knox. Knox will take it down. He's going quickly down the floor. He gets fouled on a layup. St. John's too slow getting back there. Have the numbers all the way. And Knox will shoot 2 free throws. Knox will shoot 2 free throws here. 20 on 13. That's really good. That's really good. So Carter Knox at the free throw line here for Arkansas. Knox was 2 for 3 at the line last game against Kansas. And that went over Bill's self squad. First free throw is good. So money from the line as of late this month, including that free throw right there. He is 16 for 18. 16 for 18 this month. Make it 17 for 19. Gets the friendly roll on that one. And he's 2 for 2 from the line. Arkansas up 6-4. How's it going, Michael? Not so well right now. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Man. Yeah, sorry to hear about the funeral. 3-ball here, catch and shoot for St. John's. That one no good. Missed shot there by Scott from 3. Was 2 for 6 last game against Omaha. Now a step back 3 for Arkansas in transition. That one good for Davis. It's a 7-0 run for the Razorbacks. They lead 9-4. Jonell Davis had 4 3-pointers last game against Kansas. The rest of the team that game was 2 for 15, but he was 4 for 9. And he gets that 3 to go. Another slow start here for the Johnnies as they lose the handle here. Held ball, possession is with St. John's. But another slow start here. Yeah, this is where Mike Francis went to college. The greatest radio host ever. Purdue win their Sweet 16. I have Tech winning. Right? I think I have Texas Tech winning. Or no. I have Houston winning. Right? Tech plays winner of this game if they win. If seats hold. I have Houston winning in that one. But they could. Look, Coffin Rent plays well. You never know. Finger roll there by Zuby. That one good off the inbound underneath. 9-6. Zuby 4 points already today. At 10 last time against Omaha. Up top here, it's Knox. Gives off to Davis. Picks set on the left side here by Adu. Davis working the baseline. Davis doubled. Kicks it back up top. Wide open for 3 is Brazil. And that one too strong. No good with the rebound on the play by Adu. Loses the handle though. And here comes St. John's the other way. It's Luis. Puts up the floater. That one no good with the contact in the restricted area. And the rebound on the play by Brazil. It's going to be Wagner taking it down the floor here. Wagner picks up his dribble, nothing down low, so feeds it up top to Brazil. In the corner it goes. Davis for 3. That one no good. Rebound though by Arkansas. Can't get it to go on the baby hook for Knox, but it will be 2 free throws coming up as he gets fouled. So Knox going back to the free throw line here. Rodgers officially sealer? Not yet. Not yet. They had a meeting. Use for George, yeah. All right. The guy got paid commercials? No, they're great. They're great. I love the throwback. So Knox back in the free throw line here. First one is good. He keeps his hot streak on from the line. Remember Gonzaga's shirt? Too bad they can't play Akron. And we have a Zips versus Zags. That'd be fun. That'd be a tongue twister. Zips and Zags. Second free throw here for Knox as Arkansas starts this game 3 for 3 at the free throw line. Make it 4 for 4. Razorbacks lead by 5. The last 2 games St. John's played, they were down by so much by the under 16 that Patino had to call a timeout. Down by 5 so far. Pull up from the elbow. That one way too strong. No good there by Richmond. Rebound though by St. John's. Second chance finger roll. No good. No foul. Zuby gets the ball. And it's blocked on the play by Knox. Still with St. John's. They're going to get a held ball though. Wiltshire can't believe it. He thought he got out of it before the held ball. Possession going back to Arkansas as they get the steal. And once again, at the under 16 timeout, St. John's finds itself trailing as they're down by 5 to Calipari's Razorbacks. Appreciate you, MKI. Appreciate you. If you like what you see, folks, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. We are live for all the games today. We're going to be live for the night slate as well. I'll link that stream when that starts. Follow him on Facebook. Arkansas St. John's. Again, if you are a member, you can use the emojis on chat chats for either one of these teams. And all that fun stuff. Arkansas looking to make it to the Sweet 16 for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. Will they be considered a Cinderella? No. No, SEC team can't be a Cinderella. SEC team cannot be a Cinderella. St. John's looking to make the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1999. It's been over 25 years. In this game on CBS, we're calling all the games today. In terms of the schedule today, if you're wondering, I think my voice is going to prevent me from putting out a video. But we're going to have a video coming out tomorrow. Yeah, Cal Power makes him not a Cinderella. Yep. How's it going, Manny? Boiler put McNeese on their knees after an advanced Sweet 16. Yep. Not surprised for the result. I'm not surprised. If it wasn't for a historically bad shooting performance by Clemson, that game would not have happened. Clemson just laid an egg the first half. And that was what it came down to. That was what it came down to. Joe thinks it's a squid game. All right, in terms of the schedule after this, Arkansas, Florida will be the true SEC championship. I don't know about that. Still plenty of time. Michigan A&M is the next game, and we're going to have a separate stream for that. Texas Tech, Drake, Auburn, Creighton, BYU, Wisconsin, Gonzaga, Houston, UCLA, Tennessee. If Rogers signs with Pitt, is Russ out of the league? No. I don't. Now, he might not get a starting job anywhere? Yeah. But out of the league? With how bad some of these backups are? The Vikings are looking at signing Ryan Tannehill out of retirement. Like, Russ can still play compared to half these quarterbacks in football. And he's not asking for a lot, according to reports. He's willing to take a cheap contract. I don't think that, yeah, both courts are like that. Yeah, Clemson a little too late on the comeback. Yep, a little too late. One more minute they do that. Rogers to retire? He's not retiring. He's talking with Pittsburgh. He's been talking for a while with Pittsburgh. I think they met for like 6 hours the other day. And the contract parameters are in place. You know, now whether Russ gets a starting job next year is a different story. But he's going to play somewhere. There are a lot of teams that need a quarterback, as a backup at least. Winston the Giants, I like it. You know, only $8 million, $4 million a year is a really good deal for a backup quarterback. That's a heck of a deal, especially for a guy of Winston's caliber as a backup option. Now, if he's starting, we got issues. But for a guy who is a backup, that's a really good contract. Foul there and one. Knox going back to the line. Would High Point being Cajun Cowboys? I think they would have. Yeah, recipe for star in 25. Imagine telling you that. Yeah. Matt Cattle on laps of the 2016 tournament. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. You know, I think High Point would have beaten McNeese. I think it was a good matchup for them. So Knox going to the line. He's got 6 points, and he's 4 for 4 with the charity stripe. You have very slim picking after Rustin Rogers. He has a chance to outscore St. John's by himself. Another slow start here. You wondered. Again, against Creighton, they got away with it. Against Omaha, they got away with it. Can you get away with it? The deeper you go in this tournament. Because they're going to find themselves down by 8. As Knox is 5 for 5 of the line so far. 14-6. I don't know whether it's slow starters. I don't know. But they made just one of the last 7 field goals. Another slow start. They got Wilcher on 2 fouls. So he'll probably sit the rest of the half, or for at least a little bit. Up top it goes to Smith. Smith by the elbow. Kicks it out wide. Fakes the corner 3. Now spinning around. Richmond. Up top it goes Louise for 3. That one no good. They're 1 for the last 8, but the tip-it is good by Ruben Prey. So second chance is good. And Ruben Prey, who had 6 points off the bench last game, makes it a 6-point game with the tip-in. Up top here for Arkansas, the give and go. The 3-pointer, that one grazes the rim, no good. And the rebound here by Richmond. Yeah, high ceiling. You have turnover prone, but look, for a backup, not bad. Not bad. Layup there in transition, that one good. As they go quickly down the floor. And Zuby, Ejiofor knocking that one down. 14-10. 5.5 minutes in. Zuby, a good start for him offensively. Let's see what the rest of the team does. Gets the pick here, now driving inside. A nice pick set by Ivasic, but the layup there is no good. St. John's gets the board. Zuby going quickly. Zuby, finger roll. Got it. And 1. Slow start no more. Johnnies are back. 6-0 run. Chance to make it a 7-0 run. With Zuby going to the free throw line for the and 1. That's the second foul on Arkansas. Zuby just dominating inside the paint, getting the offensive rebounds. And getting the penetration in there. Yeah, good luck with that, yep. Well, plus the foul. Zuby, chance to get a 3-point play here. He's got 8 already. Yeah, averaging 14.5 per game this season. Without Wilcher, presumably for the rest of the half on foul trouble. People are going to have to step up, and Zuby has done that, as the free throw is good. A 7-0 run for St. John's. This is the thing with St. John's, though. As slow as they start, there's a reason why they won the Big East double and why they beat Omaha by 30. They go on these runs. They had a stretch against Kramer and they had 15 straight field goals. Up top here for Davis. Davis by the block, looking to put this layup up. That one off the back of the rim, no good. The tip-it is no good, and it goes back to Louise. Taking it down here for St. John's, it is Smith. Smith, Richmond now up top. Richmond pick on the right side here by Zuby. Richmond back to Zuby up top. He's going to try a 3. That one no good. Zuby 0 for 2 from 3 last game, just 23% from 3 this season. He's got the hot hand, though. He was feeling it. Can't get that one to go, though. Arkansas now floats it up. That one no good. The tip-in no good. Rebound on the play. It goes to Louise. Louise gives it off here at Smith. Smith, not going to feed out wide. Going to give it off to Richmond, who's open for 3. That one too strong. No good. St. John's not good from 3 so far this game. And the rebound on the play by Arkansas is John L. Davis. Davis gives it by the free throw line. The layup here. Finger roll. Can't get the friendly roll, but we'll be going to line shooting too. Oh, that's awesome, Manny. That's awesome. Yep, McNeese is in Louisiana. I know, yeah, their football team, they just fired their coach. Just fired their coach. Had a winless season the year before that. Seems that's the wire where this right around round of 32 games. Oh, it would be up there. It'd be up there. All right, the line here is Adu. Adu 2 for 2 last game at the line against Kansas, and he'll get the first. It bounces around the rim. A 61% free throw shooter. He's 3 for 3 this tournament. It's been good as of late, ever since the SEC tournament. He's 10 for 13 from the line. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. So, right, we get that stretch goal. I will give away 5 memberships. Checking in meanwhile for St. John's for the first time today is Lefteris. Double L, the Greek. He's coming in for the first time. I do at the line for the second. Arkansas has not missed a free throw so far today. So they lead by 2, stopping a 7-0 run. They are perfect at the line today. Adu is 4 for 4 this tournament at the line. He's 2 for 2 on that trip. And it's 16-13. The best round of 32 game ever. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know on that. Up top here, Louise. Louise crossing over. Layup there by the baseline, no good. And the rebound, it goes off of the head of Billy Richmond. As I do try to get the board, it goes off the head of Richmond. 2 players fighting for the same ball. And it goes back to St. John's as a result. Clock resets to 20. Best round of 32 game ever. Yeah. I know for me the best Sweet 16 was Wisconsin, Florida. That game was insane. Best Elite 8 is the Leitner game. The give here, 10 on the clock. Somehow avoid, do they get the hell ball? They're going to hell ball here, possession with St. John's. You slay Mizzou? Ooh. Yeah. The last 5 years. Now think about that one. Floater on the baseline. That one no good. And last touch by St. John's as Luis can't get the floater. Going back to the Razorbacks. I've not heard of that. I've not heard of that, Manny. I would take Tim. I would take Tim, though. Being a football coach and all, I would take Tim. Up top it goes. I do. For 3, Davis. Too much on that one. Rebound there by Smith. Neither team shooting the 3 all that well. Just 1 3-pointer so far this game for both teams combined. Block shot there as Luis can't get with that one to go. Nice block there by Richmond. It's still around there on the rebound on the play. Richmond's going to get it here for the backs. Yeah, 77% is loose. I would love that. I would love that. 41 years old, I think. Why not? Block shot there, and now going quickly, St. John's. Up top it goes. Bounce pass. No good there by Vincent. Checking in for the first time. And the rebound here by Arkansas. No one besides Zuby doing anything from the field this game for the Johnnies. And the layup in transition. Davis gets it to go. And timeout, St. John's. They'll have 3 left. So we go to a commercial break here. Keep grinding, go Bulls tonight. Let's see. Got him in the Final Four, baby. Got him in the Final Four. Right now, Arkansas leads by 5. As they are struggling from the field this game. Zuby is playing well. He's 3 for 5. The rest of the team, 2 for 15. The rest of the team for the Johnnies, 2 for 15 from the field. And R.J. Louise, the leading scorer on the team this season, 18.5 per game this year, had 22 against Omaha. He's been money for this team. He had 29 against Creighton. He's been in double figures in every game since the start of the calendar year. He is 0 for 7 from the field to start this game. He is 0 for 7 from the field to start this one with no points to his name. Bray's got 2, Richmond's got 2, and that's it for the Johnnies outside of Zuby. They're 0 for 4 from 3 as well. Not that Arkansas is much better. They're just 1 for 6. They're shooting 25% against Kansas. Third game we're doing today, we are doing we're doing all the games. We're doing all the games. Navy Syracuse. Oh. We are doing all the games. Yeah, I already said I'm taking Tim on that one. We're doing all the games today. So we're going to do a third stream, and we will do every single game in that one. So it starts with standalone coverage of the Michigan game, and then we just keep going. I mean, no, it's a joke. All right. Get this game over on CBS if you want to watch. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. 18-13 here. On the bottom of the loose. Oh, bottom of the loose. Oh. Oh, yeah. No, I got it. I got the bot. That's not an issue. Yeah, and any donation to get to your question right away. Otherwise, just go anywhere you see him. As a reminder, worst Final Four game. I think we all... Oh, man. There have been a few. There have been a few bad Final Four games. Drake defense good enough to be Texas Tech. I mean, they won 30 games for a reason. They won 30 games for a reason. I mean, I think the Oklahoma Final Four game against Nova was just... That one's probably the worst I've seen. The Oklahoma Final Four game was probably the worst I've seen. There have been some bad ones. The Oklahoma Final Four against Villanova was just... Is there anything that's even close? No, I got the bot. I got it. It's the same person. I thought I got it. All right, well, we got it now. All right, taking it down the floor here, St. John's. Up top here. By the elbow. Cutting out there, so going back up top. I don't see Zuby out there right now. So what can they do without Zuby? They haven't done a whole lot today. They got a foul on the floor there. Going against Arkansas. That's their third. We'll go in Boogie Flan. Flan had 6 points off the bench last time against Kansas. Best championship? NC State Houston. Yeah, that's up there. For me personally, I think UNC Villanova is the best. Memphis, Kansas, another good pick. Butler, UConn. Well, not Butler, UConn. Butler, Duke was incredible. Butler, Duke was amazing. I think if Hayward made that shot, that's the greatest shot in the history of basketball. Too many TV timeouts? No. So what happens? It's about there's under 16. He's not Neil. No. Under 16, under 12, under 8, under 4, under 2. So there's under 16, 8, 12, and 4. And the timeout called by a coach doesn't count. So that's not it. So it's always like that. Number one song on the day of the 59 NCAA championship, but then ESPN rumored to pay $2 billion. It's realistic. It's realistic. It's realistic. I'm a bit worried because everything ESPN touches kind of dies, but we'll see. We'll see. 59 championship. Oh, number one song on that day? I am not good with 50s. I'm guessing it's an orchestral song. Gotta be some orchestral song, is my guess. I have no idea. Yeah, I love a Villanova won the championship in Houston after the trip got vacated. Yep. Liberty head coach's haircut? I don't know what that style was. Worked about as well as Liberty played yesterday. I'll put it that way. Worked about as well as they played. All right. And Bob Davis, absolute legend. Absolute legend. Alex Dwayne, pole position. All right. Venus by Frankie Avalon. I've never... Unless that's the same song done in the 70s and done by Bananarama. I have never heard that song in my life. Yeah, it's not the same song. Further than Burrow's haircut, I don't know what that was. Burrow was like, I'm just gonna decide to be the Slim. I'm just gonna decide to be a combination of Slim Shady and Justin Timberlake and NSYNC. Didn't work out. Didn't work out for him. Did not work out. All right, we're at the under 12 right now. That's on the mountaintop, baby. Great song. So again, right now, St. John's 0 for 15. Or 2 for 15 from the field. Not counting Zuby. Best matchup coaches today? Oh, it's this one. Gonzaga Houston's a great matchup, but this is the best. Just the historical element of it, too. The historical aspect of this one, too. Can't go wrong with Calipari against Pitino. Anytime those two coaches meet, it's a bloodbath. Every time those two coaches meet, it's fun. All right. And they did. So Richmond on 2 fouls. Wiltshire on 2 fouls. 2 starters for the Johnnies. In foul trouble so far. Yeah, if you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We are live for all the games today. Matches, I love it. I love the coaches that wear suits. I love the coaches that wear suits. St. John's up top it goes. Fakes the open 3. Scott now pulls up from the elbow. That one no good. They're now just 2 for 16 on shots, not by Zuby. Out of bounds, going back to Arkansas. I gotta say, this bodes well for Arkansas right now that no one can buy a bucket outside of Zuby. Anytime Ejiofor's on the floor, it's a chance for the Razorbacks to strike. They can't get anything outside the paint either. From the elbow up top it goes. Out wide, Richmond. Back up top to Wagner. 12 on the clock. Wagner gives it up to the big man, gets it back. From Ivicic. In the corner. Fland pulls up from the elbow. That one no good. Rebound on the play by St. John's. It's by Scott, and there's a foul on the floor going against Arkansas. That's their 4th. As Ivicic going to get called for the foul there. Feels arrogant? How does it feel arrogant? I don't know how it feels arrogant. That was the standard back in the day. 32nd of the Jaguars? Why does that not shock me? Yeah, we've had great defenses of late. By great, I mean absolutely terrible. There's a reason the Jaguars signed a grand total of 0 of their own free agents. Literally every single free agent the Jaguars had that was not a exclusive rights option, like Cole Van Lanen. Every single free agent the Jaguars just said, yeah, you can walk. You can go. We don't need you back. There's a reason for that. Taking it down here is Smith. Ejiofor is back in the game. Ejiofor is back out there for St. John's. He gives it off. The pass to the corner. Scott for 3. Open, but no good. And now they're just 2 for 17 from the field on shots not by Zuby. We're going to say AO was out of bounds when he got the ball. He didn't establish possession. Upper class? Well, I mean, they're old school. That's I don't see it like that at all. That was a standard back in the day. Knox kicks it out for 3. Wagner, too short. Rebound there by Lefteris. He gives it off. Smith driving here, blows by his man. The layup there fouled. He'll shoot 2. Blows by Adu, gets inside the paint, and Arkansas with their 5th foul. 2 free throws coming up here. Yeah, right on that one too, Mark. Giants go James Smith to start? No. I don't think so, because then he would get a bigger contract. The fact that he's only getting $4 million a year for 2 years, that's not starter money. He knows his role. Smith at the free throw line here for the Johnnies. No missed free throws today for either team so far. He was 2 for 2 last game against Omaha. Misses the first there. Avion Smith, a 66% free throw shooter. St. John's has not scored in quite some time. Second free throw. That one's good. 1 for 2 that trip. It's a 4-point game. Yeah, I wish that too. I wish that too. It's not the same on the sideline. It ain't the same. Flan gives it off. Richmond. In the corner it goes to Brazil. Brazil being guarded by Zuby. He gives it now. Kicks it out. Fland, after the pass got tipped by Lefteris. Driving inside, no foul, gets to layup to go. Richmond floats it in. 2014. St. John's, no field goals in 5 minutes time. Again, they're just 2 for 17 from the field if Zuby's not shooting this one. Smith gonna shoot this one. No good. The putback is also no good. 2 for their last 19. And the layup is no good. The 4th chance is no good. And now a foul going against St. John's. They missed 4 field goals that possession. They are 2 for 21 from the field if Zuby's not taking it. Oh my. They have a devil chance, yes. So the rest of the team is shooting 9% from the field, if we're keeping track at home. The rest of the team, 9%. Yeah, I like that too. I like the uniforms for Arkansas. I do. 97 Zona or 23 Yukon. Zona. It was 24, I take Yukon. Driving inside, the finger roll, have the backboard and in for Wagner. 8-point lead for the Razorbacks, largest lead for them today. Zuby. I think he's going to have to take this game over. 3 ball, Lefteris, open, can't get it. They're now 2 for 22 this game. And it's Richmond. St. John's has not hit a 3. Jeez. Wagner up top. Another slow start here for St. John's. Brazil gives it off. Gets it back after the pass from Wagner. 3 ball contested. No good. Rebound there by Luis. He goes down hard as Davis commits the foul at the under 8. That's 6 on Arkansas. Yeah, it feels apocalyptic though. It does. Oh, man. One of those days for the Johnnies where nothing's fallen. They are 2 for 22 from the field. If you're doing the math at home, that is 9%. Oh, man. Is anyone going to step up for the Johnnies outside of Zuby? That flagrant? No. No, I don't think so. Who won earlier? Purdue. By a lot. Well, Patino uses this break to have the official check the basket. I mean, you know it's bad when they had 4 chances on one possession. They couldn't get it on anything. And we know this team going to run. They had a game against Crane in the Big East Championship. They made 15 straight field goals. But right now, nothing falling. Yeah, some game shows are good defensively. Yeah, no, not ever yet. We know this team going to run. We know they can go on a run. They have not been a fast starting team as of late. It should be noted. They are not a fast starting team as of late. They trailed at the half against Marquette in the semifinal of the Big East tournament. They won that one by 16. So that's now 4 straight games where they've trailed pretty early on. Chris Moore, I would say yes. Yeah, what happens tonight? Yeah, gotta feel better about that one. Feel better than no flex zone. Oh god. Yeah, we're 59 spike the ball until ground, so we play. Spike it into the basket. That would help. It's 2 points. 0.44 points per total shot attempts. Ooh, man. That's not good. That's not good. Could be better. Could be better. Could be better. That's 4 straight games now that they got off the slow starts. They've survived the last 3. Is it enough against a team as good as Arkansas and a team led by Coach Calipari? Is that enough? I don't know. I do not know. Back on our way here, though. St. John's trails by 8. We'll do a halftime right when the time comes, as we always do. When we do standalone coverage. Should Rick Taylor still be the Louisville coach, not for the scandal? Yes, he would be. He would still be the coach. 100% he would still be the coach. But he worked out pretty well, though. He worked out pretty well getting Kelsey. Even if there was the rough time under Mac. Up top here for St. John's. Gets a pick from Zuby. Left terrace. Pulls it from the elbow. 2 for the last 23. The layup, though, is good. The putback by Luis. He's finally on the board. After starting 0 for 7 from the field, he's finally on the board. Just the 3rd field goal by St. John's by a guy not named Zuby. As they are 3 for 24 on guys not named Ejiofor. It's a 6-point game, though. Davis. Up top to Wagner. Poked away. And last touched on the play by Brazil, going back to St. John's. So good start off the timeout. You know, much better. It's defensive battle so far. Defensive battle so far. Zuby gets the poke. Then last touched by Brazil. Force some pressure by the elbow. And good things happen there. You got 2 guys for St. John's on 2 fouls. If you like offense, this is not your game. This is most definitely not your game. But Lefteris driving inside. Layup. Can't get that one. And Arkansas keeps it in play. Knox bats it out. But no, it's going to go back to St. John's. Knox was out of bounds when he batted it back to Wagner. We saw a similar call like that against St. John's about establishing possession. Yeah, that's the right call. He did not establish possession. He was out of bounds when he batted that one. We're also with the Pirates. Oh, wow. The D-backs just signed Jamar to a 5-year extension for $18 million. He's the closer. He's super young. $18 million total over 5 years. That's a bargain. That's the biggest bargain in baseball, I think. 12 on the clock. Pick on the left side. I don't know how they did that. Louise puts it up. No good. Rebound on the play by Richmond. Kicks it up top to left terrace. Open and got it. First 3 of the game for the Johnnies. 5 straight points off the timeout. After 7 straight misses from 3, they finally get one. And it's a 3-point game again. Layup here, fouled. Blocking foul. 2 free throws for Brazil coming up. 2 free throws for Brazil coming up. He was 2 for 4 at the line last game. Kansas had 11 points in that one. A 3 in this economy. Yeah, who knew you could make 3s in this game? I had a dream about no hitter. He didn't book an emergency flight to Florida. I love the reference. I love it. I wonder if I'm going to see a no-hitter this year. I'm going to so many D-backs games, you would think. First free throw, no good for Brazil. Dating back to the second round of the SC tournament against Ole Miss. After that miss, he is now just 3 for his last 9 from the stripe. Making 3 for his last 10. Although the rebound there by Arkansas floats it in Richmond. So despite Brazil being 3 for his last 10, Richmond right there on the rebound. And it's 24-19. Back up to a 5-point game. Left Harris up top. Gets it back by the elbow. Nice feed in left Harris. Gonna kick it out wide. Extra pass wide open for 3. There's a foul on the floor. It's going against Arkansas. The 3 was no good. A foul on the floor, though. It's a 1-and-1 here. It's to the former ice cream, yep. Yeah, pushed there by Brazil. Trying to box out Edgerford, and he pushed him to the ground. They'll review this for a flagrant. Calipari's fuming. He's got to be careful as Ivisic is trying to hold him back. They're reviewing this for potential flagrant. There was the extension of the arm. He did push him. Exclusively about college basketball will be the topic. Ooh, exclusively about college basketball. You gotta find like some good stories that are unknown for most people. And that there's footage of. But what would be the topic? Oh man, what would be the topic? I don't know. Because again, it can't be well known. Maybe the worst, the first 16 one that should have happened, Asheville got screwed by the refs against Syracuse. Maybe that one. Kyle House on AAA. I don't know if you remember that game. Clock is still moving. Oh, my bad. Let me change that. I'll get it back to the right time in a little bit. Give me a second. Let me get the exact time. 6:10. All right. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, if you remember the Syracuse-Asheville game in the tournament. What was that, like 15 years ago? That was a horrible call. That was an atrocious call. Asheville should have won that game. If it wasn't for that miss, Asheville would have probably won that game, pulled off the first 116. That'll be a video topic. All right. Went either way. Either overrated SEC gets eliminated, Brook Patino's gone for tournament. Speaking of conferences, Big Ten 9-0 so far. Big Ten is 9-0. I mean, it is a foul. And it is a flagrant, it looks like. A flagrant 3. Decapitate a guy. Decapitate a guy. So there's a flagrant. So Zuby going to the free throw line here. The first one, no good. And St. John's will retain possession after the flagrant 1. Pause the clock running, yeah. Sometimes the clock is a mind of its own. Sometimes you never know. Second free throw is good. 24-20. So Zuby goes 1 for 2 that trip. Is Brazil going to take a seat? St. John's will retain possession here. Zuby up to 10 points. Another game for him in double figures. It's 4 straight games in double figures. Got double figures all but 1 game since February 16th. Back on the way to it. Slam by Zuby. Gets by his man. It's 24-24. Gets by Richmond. Zuby up to 12 of the 22 points for the Johnnies. It's a 2-point game. A DQ in a March Madness game? Oh, I don't know. Poked away. Gets the steal. We're all tied up. Louise. Timeout, Arkansas. A 10-2 run for the Johnnies. And it's a brand new bowl game up in Providence. A brand new bowl game up in Providence. 24 all your score. And Arkansas needs to talk things over after the turnover. They're fourth of the game despite the horrible shooting by St. John's so far. They have tied this game at 24 thanks to swarming defense. Arkansas just 2 points in the last 3 minutes. And Calipari wants to talk things over. Some Miller's Louisville fan cheer for St. John's because they work inside the bar. I get that. I get that. I get that. Appreciate tuning in. If you like what you see, folks, make sure you link, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. So we are calling all the games today. We're gonna be calling the later games today as well. We're gonna be live for as long as that takes. I think it's gonna be like 7 straight hours of basketball. We're calling them. We're live all day tomorrow. Starting with the Florida game. I mean, Catalan's always good. Catalan, I love Catalan. So that doesn't surprise me. How's it going, Charles? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate tuning in. Taking it down here for Arkansas. It is Wagner. Wagner gives himself up top. It's Richmond. Richmond feeds it out wide. It goes to Fland. Fland almost gets the steal. Smith almost gets the steal, but got by the elbow now. It's Wagner. Up top it goes to Fland. Fland gives it off Davis. Kicks it back out wide. Fland for 3. Deep 3. Got it to go from Curry range. Second 3 of the game for the Razorbacks. And Fland gives them a 3-point lead. Fland was 0 for 4 from 3 last game against Kansas. Would you have their helmets to display? Absolutely, I would. Oh, I'd buy a high point helmet in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, I would. Zuby up top. He's got 12 of the 24. Spins around. Drives inside. Fouls on the layup attempt. He'll shoot 2 as a VCH getting called for the foul there. Zuby was 1 for 2 last trip to the line. He's going back to the free throw line. Yeah, McNeese. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised for McNeese. I'm not surprised by what happened with McNeese today. They would not have been in that spot for a historically bad shooting performance by Clemson. 13 points in the first half. I mean, it was historically bad. I was not surprised. My voice wasn't feeling the best today. Beforehand, you can probably tell it's a bit scratchy right now. So I was like, you know, let's skip this one. Let's just skip this one. Let's play it safe, play it smart, and I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be a good game. And sure enough, it was not a good game. Yeah, might as well. First free throw was good for Zuby. It's up to 13 points. So he got more than half the points for St. John's today. Brackets and tatters. I mean, most brackets at this point are not, because you got no 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s have lost yet. 2 free throws are good. He's got 14 points as a Vucevic picks up a second foul. Yeah, I picked the Red Sox. I'm picking the Red Sox. Up top, Richmond gives it off to Flan. I got Dodgers Red Sox World Series. Wagner crossing over. Trying to feed a Vucevic down low. He's got 2 fouls. Got to be careful. He's doubled. They're going to swing it around. Goes to Davis. Davis driving inside. The finger roll. Too strong. No good. Zuby gets the rebound. Ejiofor with the board. 4:30 to go. St. John's looks to take the lead as Smith floats it up. He's got it. He's got it. 1-point game. Yeah, no, I already said that about Catalan. 28-27. Wagner gives it off. Back to Wagner on the pass from Fland. Wagner 7 back, 15 on the clock. Looking to drive inside on left Harris. Puts up the layup. That one no good. Good defense by left Harris. Forced him off balance. And Zuby gets it. It goes now. Working the baseline. Blocking foul. A 1-and-1 here coming up for AO. SIA going to the line. Yeah, I have the Yankees in the playoffs. AL's not that strong this year. I got the Yankees in the playoffs. They're always going to have a winning record. You know that. We're the under 4 timeout. SIA is going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. The junior from Ghana. He's only shot 2 free throws in the last month. We'll have a chance at a 1-and-1 here to extend the lead for St. John's when we get back on the under 4 timeout. Houston Warren expansion franchise, I would say they go to 36. Fact. Houston, Arizona, KC, and I don't know where the other one would be, but maybe Atlanta for a 3rd time. Yeah, Yanks are going to make the playoffs. Look, when's the last time they had a losing record? It's like 93, I want to say. In the AL this year, yeah. So fourth in bracket group. St. John's also not be healthy. Where am I right now in the bracket group? Where am I? I'm doing pretty well. I'm a 76th percentile, but I've only lost one Sweet 16 team, so the max points I've got is 1840. In terms of maximum points, someone's got 1870. They got all their Sweet 16 teams still. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. 260. Let's be tied out here. We've done this in territory. Not for basketball. No. Now, in second half, yeah. You called me out because we draft 10 wins? Could be. But that'd still be an 87-win team. Could you join the bracket room? I think you still can. Let me check. I think you can join it. I'll copy the link. I'm not sure if you can join after it's done, but if you want to join the bracket room, try that. Try that. You should be okay. It should be okay to join. I got St. John's going to the Elite Eight in this one. I had St. John's, Arkansas. 290 at the moment. I'm at... What am I at right now? I'm at 260. 77th percentile. Which usually I'd say pretty good. To get win 26 games in the first round. That's my best record, I think, ever. Maryland Greycat, yeah, that was a bad game. Liberty Oregon was also really bad. Yeah, Liberty Oregon, that was over like 2 minutes in. They had no answers down low for Biddle. Couldn't stop the three ball. Couldn't shoot any threes. It was bad. How's it going, Jake? Welcome to the chat. I love what the referee did. I love the referee pretending there was a wet spot on the floor with 50 seconds left. I did love that. So that the Liberty player could come on. 220 loss if that happens. Won't allow the Yankees to finish with a losing record. Well, I think it's not. It's more the Yankees would buy all the talent if they were in danger of a losing record. They would make moves. Maryland's chance ups in Florida. I mean, look, I could see Florida losing any game at this point. My natural figures, yep. Bob and I had a chair throw in the intro. Might get copyright claim, but I would try. I would try my best to do it. It's going to be a tough game tomorrow against UConn. First one of the 1-1 for AO gets the friendly roll. It's good. 29-27. Was there a foul on that free throw? Yeah, was there a foul on the free throw? You don't see this every day. They're not calling anything. Flan, Brazil, Adu, and Avicic for Arkansas, each with 2 fouls. Richmond, Smith, Wiltshire with 2. Now they're going to take a look. Was there a foul on the free throw attempt? LCS Dodgers Braves, I could see that. I got the Braves were in the East. Someone broke into my house and screwed the wheels off my car. Oh, I love that. Yeah, it was a foul, so Smith going to the line after the flagrant. That one's good. Now another free throw coming up on the 1-1. You don't see that every day. You don't see that every day. It's 22-14. Now Richmond at the line shooting one. That one's good. The Arkansas going to lose their poise a little bit. So you got the foul on St. John's. So double fouls there. Yeah, way more, Eli. Way more. That one misses short. Rebound here by Scott. So after all that, it remains a 2-point game. And there it is, 16-6 run. Just as I was saying. Luis up top. Zuby gets it back for Luis, and Zuby sets the pick. From the elbow, fades away. Luis can't get that one to go. He's cold from the field right now. And it's 2 for 10. As Armstrong takes it down here. Good one so far. 30-28. Up top it goes to Avicic. Fakes the 3, blows by Zuby. Loses the head on the finger roll, but it goes to Richmond, who misses the layup. The point-blank layup. It looks good. It's pretty obvious what the truth was. Yep. Oh, yeah. Corner 3 for left terrace. That one's an air ball. St. John's cold from 3. Left terrace blows the corner 3 there. Wagner. 3 minutes to go in the first half. 2-point game. Up top it goes to Avicic. Gives it off here, Davis. Davis crossing over, driving inside. Davis, they want a travel call. Not going to get it. 10 on the clock. Driving there. They're going to get a charge. They're going to get the charge on the missed layup there by Wagner. Good job there by Scott. He set his feet. He was outside the restricted area. Went 27-5. That's really good. I was 26-6. I'm going to say fiction on that, Eli. They get the charge. Good job there by Scott. He was set. The feet were set. Good job there absorbing the contact. And DJ Wagner getting called for that foul. 2 free throws the rest of the way on any fouls on the defensive side as they pick up their 10th. Scott gives it off up top. It's Luis. Luis. We got a foul on the floor. I think it's going to be St. John shooting 2. Avicic, that's 3 on him. That is 3 on Avicic. The big man. Now at the line here is Zuby. They also drag on way too long. First free throw for Ejiofor. That one's good. 31-28. Right now, Ejiofor is playing really, really well. He's got about half the points for St. John's today. We'll do a halftime raid when the time comes. Ejiofor 7 for 8 at the free throw line today. Second free throw. Make it 8 for 9 at the line. 2-score game. Are we doing Stanley Cup? Well, I'm going to be watching it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be calling it. But I'll have it on the TVs for sure. Fland. Driving inside, kicks it out wide. 3-ball, Richmond. That one too strong, no good. If you like 3-point shooting, this is not your game. Just 3 3-pointers today for both teams combined. Up top, Scott. He's going to try a 3. Not even close on that one. Rebound there by Fland. With 2:09 to go. He'll try and take it himself. Trying to go coast to coast. Puts up the layup. Working on Zuby. They'll get a foul on Zuby. He went straight up. But they will get the foul call. 2 free throws coming up here for Boogie Fland. NBA? Probably not. But I'll have it on the TVs. 1-4 perfect practice rating. Ooh, man. Let's see how many fall after this game. Contact there by Zuby, and Fland going to the line here, shooting 2. Was 2 for 2 at the line last game against Kansas. The freshman from the Bronx. Misses the first. He made 11 of his last 11 before that. Big upset the first round. I would say, for me personally, McNeese over Clemson was a big upset. So we had no 16s, 15s, 14s, 13s tonight. Colorado State winning that game. I thought Memphis was overseeded. Colorado State a bit underseeded. So McNeese, Clemson was that one. 32-29. I do not see a do out there. Layup there, contact, but it went straight up. Knox gets the block. Now we'll give it off to Davis. Out wide to go, step back 3 in the corner. Boogie Fland, shot blocked by Zuby. Second 3, that one misses short. Third chance here, though, for Arkansas. Puts up the layup. That one's good. Third time missed the charm for Billy Richmond. And it's a 1-point game again. Yeah, Purdue broke. Yep. And they're out of the tournament. Yeah, dude is not out there. 3-ball here. Left terrace. Misses that one. This game, the teams are 3 for 24 from 3 combined. It's not the prettiest shooting performance by any means. Davis. Up top it goes to Fland. 1 minute to go. Fland. Crossover on left terrace. Kicks it out wide. It's Davis. Dumps it down low. For a VC. She's on 3 fouls. He's got to be careful. The baby hook while falling away. That one good. 5 straight points for the Razorbacks. Big State Adams tournament history? Nah, I don't think so. I had Creighton win that game. That was a bad matchup for. Now Louisville's an 8 seed's insane, but I had them win that game. 3 ball up top for St. John's. Open Minoka. The tip-in's no good by left terrace. As Zuby misses the 3. And not the best 3-point shooter. St. John's 1 for 13 from 3 this game. Arkansas will hold for the final shot. Fland will hold it here. Fland. 6 on the clock. Drives by left terrace. Puts up the layup. It's good. 7 straight points for the Razorbacks to end the half. And it's 35-32 in Providence for a spot in the Sweet 16. $35-32. Calipari against Pitino. And leading by 3 is against St. John's is Arkansas. All right. Do I see preseason games? Yes, I do. Yep. Sunday baseball in spring, September on USA. That makes sense. All right, we're going to do a halftime raid. We have not raided this channel before, so why the heck not? We're going to raid them. Yep, now until August it's only MLB, UFL, or March. Yep, seems that way. All right, we're going to raid this channel. I'll be back in 18 minutes. 35-32 score. See you guys in just a little bit for the second half of this game. All right, guys, and on that note, welcome back to the start of the second half over on CBS. 35-32 your score at the halftime break. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Vote on that poll you think wins this game. This has been a good one so far, even if the shooting has not been the best in this one. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Aren't happy with the officiating. It's been a bit interesting. Definitely a bit interesting at times, especially on that that sequence at the very end with the foul, with the free throws. But see some halftime stats for you. Again, Zuby leads with 16 points. No one else on St. John's has more than 5. Zuby Ejiofor is 4 for 7. The rest of the team from the field, 6 for 35. The rest of the team is 6 for 35. They are 17%. From 3, St. John's just 1 for 13 this game. And RJ Louise, 2 for 12 from the field, the leading scorer on the team. So, not the best start for the Johnnies, but even despite all of that, they only trailed by 3 against Calipari's Razorbacks for a spot in the Sweet 16. St. John's looking to make it for the first time since the turn of the millennium. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, folks, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Helps the channel a ton. Is this one of the weakest Rush Madnesses ever? Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. The first round got a D. The first round gets a D. The first round gets a D. But we're going to see what happens going forward. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Want to do a video? I'm going to try to get it out as best I can. I'm going to try to get it out. We're going to see on that. We're going to see. He's rooting for Arkansas. He's rooting for Arkansas. He's a Razorback fan. All right, 62% you think the Johnnies win this one. for a spot in the Sweet 16. 20 minutes down, 20 more to go. Arkansas going to get this one to start the second half. Knox going to inbound this one from the side. Adu is back out there for the Razorbacks, and we are back underway. 35-32 the score. Arkansas ending the half on a 7-0 run to take a 3-point lead at the break. Davis. Up top it goes. It was poked away, even though it goes in the backcourt. Wagner feeds it out wide. It goes to Knox. Knox pulls up from the free throw line. That one no good, but a foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. Knox strong the contact. He's been good at the line as of late. He'll go to the line here. And Wiltshire, I think that's his third. Made contact with the arm, with the hand as the ball got released. Yep, there it is. Contact with the elbow. And Wiltshire going to have to sit on 3 fouls already. First free throw for Knox, though, is no good. Checking in now for St. John's is Smith. Yeah, I want to get the new video out as soon as possible. It might not be till tomorrow, unfortunately, but second free throw is good. An 8-0 run right now for the Razorbacks. I saw a bit of contact with the elbow. No signing yet. No signing. I think it's going to go to the Patriots. Louise. Up top to Zuby. Zuby again, 16 points. He had half the scoring for St. John's in that first half. Gives it off to Smith. Smith by the elbow now. Crossing over up top to Ejiofor. Ejiofor gives off to Scott. Scott dumping it down low by the block. Posting up here, Richmond. The baby hook. Can't get the friendly roll. Zuby, though, gets the board, and it's going to be a foul on Arkansas. Going to get a due on that one. Topic of the video, 70s. Injury. Injury in the 70s. Adu's on 3 fouls now. We'll see if they manage his minutes. He didn't play a lot in that first half because of that. Calipari does not like the call. And like I said, Zuby was 4 for 7 in that first half. The rest of the team, though, just 6 for 37 now. After that missed 3 by Scott. Rebound, though, by Zuby. Can't get that one. And a foul on the play. I think Zuby got thrown to the ground. He'll go line shooting 2 on the shooting foul. The rest of the team is 6 for 37. And that's Calipari's shtick. That is Calipari's shtick. Avicic down on 4 fouls. So some trouble for Arkansas now. You got your forwards, you got your big mans, Avicic and Adu. Adu with 3 and Avicic with 4 already. So 2 free throws here for Ejiofor. They got the bigs in trouble right now. First free throw, too strong for Ejiofor. They're going to leave Avicic in on 4 fouls with 19 minutes to go. This is an interesting strategy here by Calipari. Going to leave Avicic in on 4 fouls with this much time to go. Hits 1 of 2. Just say, nope. No way. And you can't do a whole lot down low on 4 fouls. It's very hard defensively to do a lot on 4 fouls, knowing that one more and you're out. From the elbow, the shot. Pull-up jumper, no good by John L. Davis. Rebound on the play by St. John's. Trying to go coast-to-coast, Louise. Held ball. Good job there. It's going to be possession with St. John's. On the held ball. Good job there by Davis. Getting back and forcing the held ball. Cal or Saban? Oh, definitely Cal. Definitely Cal. A lot of Saban, it's a lot of, complaining at his own team for doing stupid stuff. Not about complaining about calls. Finger roll there. Misses that one. Richmond cannot get that to go. St. John's, no field goals so far to start this half. No field goals in about 5 minutes' time. There's no one able to buy a bucket for the Johnnies outside Ejiofor. He's got 17 of the 33. Finger roll in transition. Knox. Back into a 5-point game. I think off the field, Rogers on the court, Embiid. Pick set on the left side here. By Zuby. Goes out wide. Scott spins around. That one too strong. No good. And Avicic gets the board and draws the foul on Zuby. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. The Johnnies are 6 for 39 from the field, not counting the shots from Ejiofor. The rest of the team is shooting 15%. Oh, in a tournament game. They are shooting 15%. I don't believe this. Wagner. Pick on the left side here by Avicic. Wagner. Up top it goes to Brazil. Brazil now to Davis. Davis back to Wagner. Wagner crossing over, driving inside. The layup. Got it to go. 7-point lead. It was 32-28. Since then, a 12-1 run for the Johnnies as Pitino's going to call a timeout. He doesn't like where this game's going. If you're a St. John's fan, I wouldn't like it either right now. This is a really, really bad shooting performance for St. John's. Yet it's close. It is close. You need one run. Just need one run if you're St. John's. A 12-1 run. Yeah, that'd be insane for Tomlin. A 12-1 run was 32-28, and now the Razorbacks lead by 7. St. John's, again, Ejiofor 4 for 7 from the field. The rest of the team, 6 for 39. They're shooting 1 for 14 from 3. They made 14 threes against the Mavericks. Just 1 3 today. This is not the St. John's that a lot of people have become accustomed to. Especially seeing as they made 15 straight field goals to win the Big East Championship against Creighton just last weekend. All good, St. Man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we'll see what Tomlin does if that happens. Catch up, Chris. Jeez. All right, 40-33. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Helps out. Just stretch in the back. Just stretch in the back. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Yeah, last Oklahoma couldn't shoot. Yeah. This is something else. This is something else. 40-33 right now. The next game is on CBS as well. It's Michigan. We got 3 games taking place in the first part of the night session, 3 games in the second part of the night session. You want to know the schedule at 5:15 Eastern time. I mean, it might get delayed a bit depending on how this game goes. Michigan A&M. 6:10 Drake, Texas Tech tips off. Creighton Auburn at 7:10. So we won't have a lot of action with 3 games at once. It's going to be mostly 2 games at the same time. Sometimes 3. There might be some overlap between the very end of one game and the very start of another game. And the same thing tomorrow. We start off with UConn Florida. We're calling that game. Baylor Duke after that. And then just have a lot of basketball. Yeah, 0.66 points per shot attempt. Jeez. But one team's going down first. I have Auburn going down first. I have Auburn. I think Houston makes it to at least the Elite 8. Duke and Florida make the Final 4. Not confident about Auburn. The way they're playing as of late, I'm not impressed. Richmond. Spinning around here. Kicks it out. Extra pass. Zuby up top. He sets pick on the right side for Smith. Smith, bad pass to the corner. It's intercepted. Looking for Ayo. And the layup in transition got it to go. Carter Knox. It's a 9-point lead. Largest lead for Arkansas today. It is a 14-1 run. Now it's Scott. Graduate assistant. I could see that. Wouldn't shock me. I could see that. Drive it inside. The layup foul. 2 free throws here for Kadari Richmond. A much needed chance here to score points. In Iron Bowl in the tournament. Oh, man. We've had some good Iron Bowls this year. Some good Iron Bowls for basketball. So Richmond going to the free throw line. Was 0 for 2 at the line last game against Omaha. Only 53% of the line this season. He's missed his last 5 free throws. Make it his last 6. He is 0 for his last 6, dating back to the championship game in the Big East against Creighton. So Vicic is coming out. Second free throw. That one's good. After 6 straight misses at the line, Richmond gets that one. Still not made a field goal this half. They're 2 for 4 with the charity stripe this half. But they cut it down to an 8-point game. Wagner going to take it down the floor. Gives it off to Brazil. Brazil. Now Wagner up top. Wagner pick on the right side, set by Adu. And then with 3 fouls. Wagner. Down low to Adu. No one on him. And they're up by double digits for the first time today. A 16-2 run. No, he says that for everything. They're not actually. He says it for everything. Ayo. To Richmond. Driving inside. Richmond, finger roll. Finally a field goal. First field goal this half. First field goal in nearly 6 minutes for the Johnnies. 8-point game. Get the ball in. Wagner. And got up top by Smith. The first field goal of the half. They got a lot of work to do, though. These slow starts for St. John's have not killed them with the talent on the team, but it might be too much to overcome here. The layup there, no good. Second chance, though, for Arkansas. Out of bounds. Well, they're going to say actually foul. I think they're going to say it was pushed out of bounds. We'll see at the under 16. Yeah, they're going to say Aaron Scott pushed him out of bounds. That's going to be third. The third on St. John's. I'll put another poll up. Who do you think wins this one? I took St. John's to the half. Have opinions changed? We have not seen a 1, 2, 3, or a 4 go down yet. Will Arkansas be a double-digit seed to make it? There's still time, but it's running out. Someone's got to step up. Besides Ejiofor. And no one's answered the call just yet. This is worrisome if you are a Johnny's fan. Arkansas looking to make it to the Sweet 16 for the 4th straight year. St. Rollins. Calipari, this is first season at Arkansas after being the head coach of Kentucky for over a decade and a half. This will be the first time, though, that Calipari has gone out of the first weekend since the 19 tournament. And he made the Elite 8. Yeah, this is a bad show performance. This is really bad. One of the reasons that relationships kind of soured at Kentucky at the very end was a lack of postseason success for Calipari. The team did not make it past the first weekend in each of the last, 4 tournaments. 2020 obviously didn't have a tournament, but only won 1 tournament game in his last 4 seasons. Full Bucks Giants position fact on that one. But a chance here in his first season with Arkansas to do it. It's been away for at least like 15 years now. I got the bot. Kentucky, Arkansas. Oh man, if you get that, oh jeez. 44-36 your score at the under 16. Game over on CBS. Inbound from underneath here is Wagner. After the foul call on Scott. Up top it goes back to Davis. Davis to Knox. Knox spins around by Zuby. Drives, layup, gets the friendly roll. It's an 18-4 run. 10-point lead here for the Razorbacks. Wilcher gives it off now to Richmond. Up top to Ejiofor. Ejiofor. Out wide. Driving here. Wilcher pulls it from the elbow. That one line drive, no good. Rebound on the play. Tipped back. Can he stay in bounds? He can. Good job there by Wilcher staying in bounds. And the layup there, the floater is good. Second chance point there. Good job by Wilcher staying in bounds. He takes himself, despite 3 fouls, 8-point game. Wagner gives it off to Brazil. Weaving it around now. Davis up top. And back it goes to Wagner by the logo. Pick set by Adu. Wagner out wide to Knox. Down low. The slam by Adu. Count it and 1. It's on Richmond. Count it. Adu gets the slam. 4 fouls on St. John's. And a free throw coming up here to extend their lead to their largest lead of the day. Adu at the line here. Was perfect at the line last game against Kansas. This to make it an 11-point game. Got it. A 21-6 run finds Arkansas up by 11 as Richmond on 3 fouls. He's staying in there. Kind of have to at this point. Wilcher picks on the left side by Zuby. Wilcher floats it up. Too strong. No good. Rebound there by Arkansas. It's Adu who gets it. Not sure how many first chance points St. John's has gotten today, but it's not a lot. Corner 3. No good. Tip back. Who's got the board? No foul. It's staying with Arkansas. Richmond gets the board. Gives it off to Davis. Dumping it down low. It's a bad pass, though. Out of bounds. It's Kanari Richmond playing defense there. Watch it. Basic from St. John's. Yeah. 118 perfect practice on St. John's to come back. Good. Only 18 more remain. Wow. (49-38). 6 minutes gone in the first. We've seen some comebacks this tournament. So the Vandy St. Mary's game, we've seen some comebacks, but perfect practice, you're fiction. 100% fiction. You got to get like 30 more games right in a row. It's not going to happen. Louise. Foul on the floor. That's going to be number 4 on the Razorbacks. Took Arkansas money line. Oh, wow. What was the money line on that one? Same schedule next Saturday. I'll check on that. We've got UFL and tournament. Richmond up top. 12 on the clock. Goes for 3. Smith got it. Just the second 3 of the game for St. John's. 49-41. Aaron Scott knocking that one down. Was 2 for 6 from 3 last game. From 3. He gets that one. It's an 8-point game now. Fland up top it goes to Wagner. Yeah, I'll check the under 12 time out what the streaming schedule is going to be. Wagner. We're going to feed it down low. Not there, so it goes back up top to Brazil. Brazil back to Wagner at the logo. 5 on the clock. Wagner step back 3. Way too short. Grazes the rim. And a foul on the floor, though, on St. John's. Going to go against Wilcher, I believe. Wilcher or Zuby? Who's getting the foul? Friday 3 o'clock games every week? No. Why would they do that? That makes no sense. I mean, there was not a lot of contact there. Yeah, they're getting on Zuby. There was not a lot of contact there. Alley-oop, got it to go. Got the alley-oop, Brazil. Knocking it down. 51-41. Richmond now. Gives it off here. It's Wilcher. Luis. Pick on the left side by Zuby. Gonna drive inside. Louise loses the handle. Fast break here. It's all Arkansas right now. Great pass there by Wagner to Richmond. 12-point game. Largest lead for the Backs today. Zuby. Finger roll. Block shot there. Stays with St. John's though. Louise pulls up from the baseline. Too strong. No good. Foul though going against Adu. That's his fourth. The one saving grace for St. John's right now is that the Bigs are in trouble. Avicic has 4, Adu has 4. That's the one saving grace, is that you might be able to get some good looks down low now going forward. Other than that, though, there's not a lot to hang your hat on right now if you're a St. John's fan. All right, I'm going to leave that bot up because I don't think that's a bot. All right, here we go. By the elbow. Prey up top. Out wide it goes to Luis. Just 2 field goals from this game. Spin around. Smith fakes the step back, goes to Zuby, and then gets it back. The layup with the contact. Too strong, but found the play. He'll shoot 2. And that's on Avicic, I believe. He's done. That's on Avicic. He's out. I'll call himself a trailing. Oh, boy. We go to the under 12. Avicic is fouled out. And with Adu on 4, gets a bit interesting now down low. So on one hand, you're down by 12. On the other hand, you got 2 free throws coming up. And you got your 7-for-2 man out. And you got the other guy, the other forward on 4. So 2 big men on the team. The 2 guys above 6'10". One of them's out. One of them's on 4 fouls. That's all at home. We'll see. We'll see. 2 free throws coming up, though. And RJ Luis, just 2 for 13 from the field this game. Uncharacteristic shooting performance for him. After what he's done as of late. If you're keeping track at home, St. John's takes Zuby out of the equation. 9 for 45 from the field. That's 20%. Not going to win too many games if you're shooting just 20% from the field. 2 free throws coming up here. Try and make it down to 10. So 1,000 Pepsis. Or Peppers. 1,000 Peppers. There you go. $53.41. If we hit that stretch goal, we'll give away 5 memberships to people. And donations help the channel out a ton. We're going to be going live for the night slate of games on a separate stream, and I will link that when the time comes. Start off with Michigan over on CBS. How will Arkansas adjust? Up by 12. When do you put it doing? He's got 4 fouls, but you lost to Avicic. And that's a problem. That's a problem when you got the best player on the team for St. John's is getting down low in Ejiofor. That's a problem. You also got a 7'1" Vincent out there who can play. So they're going to have the height going forward. St. John's will have the height 2 free throws coming up here, though. Smith at the line. Was 2 for 2 at the charity stripe last game off the bench with 8 points. Misses the first. They're just 2 for 5. That stream still on YouTube? Which one? What stream still on YouTube? Second free throw for Smith. Gets that one. They're only 50% the line this half. They cut it down to 11. Trying for the press. Stolen away, poked away, but it's going to stay with Arkansas. Smith got a hand on that one. And he might have a point. He might have been touched by Davis last. It was close. Taking it down now is going to be Richmond. No, games, yeah, no, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I put it on there already. I put it on there. Fland. Pick on the right side here by Brazil. Fland. Step back 3. Off the rim and out. No good, but found the floor going against Richmond. Number 6 on St. John's. Yeah, I'll link it. Give me a second. I'll link it. Richmond's got 4. Where's that for the McNeese team? My voice was not the best. You can probably tell my voice is still not that strong. My voice was, it was bad when I woke up today. So it's like, let's just do that. I did not see the buzzer beater Arkansas State. I did not see that. Corner 3, no good. Second chance though by Arkansas. The layup is good. 15, or I should say 55-42, 13-point game. Finger roll, and 1. Big bucket there for Smith. Needed that one. A foul called on Knox. Monday vocal Rista? Yeah. Monday's going to be like Q&A GeoGuessr. If I have a voice by that point, it's going to be Q&A GeoGuessr. Smith at the line here for the N1. Well, that could have been a lane violation on Arkansas, but free throw's good nonetheless. 55-45. They're 4 for 7 from the free throw line. Logo being 3. Oh, wow. 103-34. Big 3. Driving inside. Finger roll. Can't get a go. Rebound on the play by Prey. Left terrace taking it down. Smith. Driving. Shot there blocked. Falls to Prey. The baby hook can't get it. Third chance though. Zuby puts it up. Gets it a go. And it's down to an 8-point game. They're getting looks inside now. Like we said. What's going to happen here? Now that the bigs are in foul trouble. I don't see a do out there. Obviously, if Vicic it's out, it's a smaller lineup. This is where you can get some good looks down low, as the 3 ball there is no good. Left terrace gets the board. Having a break from this for the next stream? Oh, not big at all. Like, it's going to be right away. We're going to float it up inside. It's good. They're getting the looks. They're getting the looks down low, and it's a 6-point game, and Arkansas needs a timeout. A 13-point lead has been cut down to 6. It's a 7-0 run. The following week is weekday MLB. Yep. It's a 7-0 run. And I'll put the poll up again. Who wins? It's funny how this game has gone exactly how I said it was going to. The slow start for St. John's. Go on a run. Go down low with everyone in foul trouble. And a Vicic out and a do out there. Not out there on 4 fouls. The problem right now is they can't have a lineup without a do, but he's got 4 fouls. Because Zuby and Prey are just going to take over. And they're going to get inside too easily. Yeah, Rockstar looks right now. Yep. No, baby. Like the bigs for Arkansas. One of them is out, one's on 4 fouls. I do kind of has to be out there, but he's on 4, so if he fouls... I mean, I don't know how you do this for Calipari. I don't know how you do this. When a dude's not out there, they're screwed down low. When he's not out there, they're screwed, but he's on 4 fouls. So there's always that risk. I don't know how you play this. I think right now the advantage is with St. John's. The advantage right now is with St. John's. And here comes Arkansas. It's Wagner. Up top it goes. Brazil. Foul on the floor. Adu is not out there. It's going to be a 1-on-1 coming up here for Arkansas. 9:58 to go. Smith picks up his 3rd foul. Now, there's not a big break from this to the next stream. Aaron Scott checking in. Prey checking out. So they're not going to go with the height. And Prey, 6'10". Scott 6'7". You got the height advantage right now. Bit surprised by this. The first one of the 1-on-1 is good. Billy Richmond at the free throw line here. Perfect at the line last game against Kansas. Yes, you can buy an Alpha Network. I am not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it. I'm very scared what that means. Because everything ESPN touches kind of dies. Coach Cal got to risk it. You have to at some point. When do you do? I'm not sure you do it until it gets to a 1-score game, though. Second free throw is good. 2 for 2 that trip with Richmond. 12.7 with foul outs. So if a stoppage here. That's a foul on Arkansas. I don't know what the foul was. The play just happened. Devastating if it was a March Madness? Maybe at some point. Maybe. Free throw here. 1-1 for Lefteris. Leotopoulos misses the first. They're just 50% of the line this half. And Arkansas gets the board. They can't hit their free throws this half. At all. And Wagner gave himself up top to Brazil. Brazil back to Wagner. Working on Scott. Out wide it goes for Knox. Knox drives. Wants to travel. They're going to get it. Too many steps. Well, yes, really everything in touch dying. Just a lot of hot takes. It's a lot of hot takes. And plus, how many guys are going to get rid of? Because it's going to be redundant. How many NFL guys do you need on your staff? Basically, if you own NFL Network and you talk about NFL and ESPN, how many guys do you need on the staff? They're going to control so much more of the narrative. Demonstration for UFL? Yep. Alley-oop here. Got it to go. Easy look down low. Great feed. And it's back down to 6. It was Smith once again. Haven't been shown for 4 years? Wow. Wow. Smith up to 13 points. Averaging 9 per game this season. Spins around. Layup there. No good. The tip in is good. Once over the rim. Not going to get it. One over the rim violation, but not going to get it. Step to an 8-point game again. Louise, only 2 field goals today. Puts up the layup. That one no good. Zuby gets the board. The two-handed slam. He gets behind Billy Richmond. And that one almost poked away as St. John started to catch him napping. Arkansas gets it. Davis. Up top. Going to slow it down here with Wagner. Time Michigan score back yet? Not yet. Not yet. We'll put that up after this game is done. Driving inside. Kazakin's not going to start until this one's done. Can't get to go with poke back. Second chance here. Davis. That's going to be a separate stream too. Wagner. Out wide it goes. Davis. Drives inside. Finger roll. Got it to go. Too easy. Blows by Smith. 8-point game. Splits the defense. Block shot there. Good block there by Arkansas. The layup, though, fouled. We get that one on Brazil. Great block by Knox, but Brazil commits the foul. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll shoot 2 the rest of the way as well. Remember, St. Mary's. I got Bama winning, but I'm not confident. With the way their defense is, I'm not confident. If we start against Kentucky, oh god, there will be blood. If we start against Kentucky, there will be blood. The biggest game in the tournament since Duke UNC, not counting championships. Every media outlet loses initial point becomes a tabloid. To some extent, yeah. To some extent. So the foul there again, going against Arkansas. That one on John L. Davis, actually. He's got 4. Davis has 11 points, but he's got 4 fouls. Adu has 4. So a lot of guys in foul trouble right now for the Razorbacks. 103-34, jeez. Yeah, any like 116 or 215 game, it's going to be a 50-point blowout. If it's not a 50-point blowout, it's kind of shocking. Remember when High Point played 16-1 against UConn in the tournament in 21. We're up 2-0. Took a photo of it. Because we were not up after that. Two free throws coming up. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out on the channel. We stream all the time. I really appreciate all you guys and your support as we cover all the madness on this channel. We're going to be live tonight. Right on that one, Lou. Right on that one. All right, commercial break right now. Just saving the voice for a little bit. Because why not? And I should get to commercial right away. Otherwise, I'm just going in the order that I see them. 61-53 your score. Free throws coming up. If you have any time, relevant discussion, not just through hot text and appreciate you, Lou. You know, I like doing the history stuff. I like just doing the history stuff and just giving you the facts on that one. If you only like real reactionary stuff, it's dumb decisions, but the whole point of that is it looks stupid in real time. I haven't watched this stuff in like ever since the video I did, so I have no idea. First free throw was good. Johnson to a fact or fiction. NHL Express NBA ratings. I'm going to say fiction on that. Appreciate your time for 2, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to say fiction. NHL is still a distant 4th in the ratings. It's a very regional sport. NBA is pretty national. It's still very regionalized based on where you are. And in the cities where it is big, the NBA is bigger. Like the Knicks are bigger in New York. The Celtics are bigger in New York than the Bruins in Boston. Like, the Bulls, when they're good, are bigger than the Blackhawks. Like, even in those cities. So I don't think... Poked away here by Zuby. I don't think it's ever going to happen. In transition, Louise, layup, block, goaltending, though. Goaltending call in Richmond. It's down to a 4-point game. A 13-point lead is dwindled down to 4. High club more problem than the Jazz in Utah. Well, that's a bit different. Jazz suck right now. And there's a honeymoon period with the hockey club. There's a honeymoon period with the hockey club. So, you know, sports history is awesome. So, the first year, they're always going to be the new ticket in town, the hot ticket in town. You know, High Point, look, the first quarter, they're only down by 6 at the end of the first. I'm like, you know what? Like, we're holding our own. It wasn't until the third that it got ugly. It wasn't bad. Like, they held their own. The MLB ratings are going up in that one. All right. Back underway here. So Luis gets his 3rd field goal of the game. 4-point game. It's anyone's contest now. And again, like I said, when it was a 12-point game, they don't have the help down low. The advantage, you figure, goes to St. John's in that case. Adu is out there on 4 fouls. The big man is out there. Zuby is out there as well. Corner 3, too short. No good, no foul. Arkansas's made just 2 3-pointers today. They only shot 25% from 3 last game. Their poor 3-point shooting continues. Louise in the corner. Louise, driving inside. Shoots it, fouled. He'll shoot 2. It's on Richmond. He'll shoot 2. LB is more regional. Regional with national teams, if that makes sense. So you have national teams, but it's a regional sport. Like the Yankees, the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Red Sox. They're national. First one for Louise. Got it. It is a 1-score game. I know Kudra said easy bet on the money line with Arkansas. Wonder if he's thinking about that now. Thinking about, I could have cashed out. 61-58. And they'll shoot 2 the rest of the way. In Arkansas, 2 for 18 this game, this tournament. Arkansas is shooting really poorly from 3. They are 8 for 35 from behind the arc this tournament, 22%. Same for the Louise Noga, they're just 50% from the free throw line this half. Yeah, MLB, the rule changes help a ton. Makes it more accessible. I love the rule changes. I love the pitch clock. Fland, crossing over, kicks it out wide, fakes the corner 3, now drives, puts up the shot, can't get it go, but there's a foul on the floor. It's going against Zuby. 2 free throws coming up here for Arkansas. Chance to get a 2-score game. Yep, Carl's a big brand team, a small market. Yep. Baseball fans aren't following the league as much for the division. I would give you that. Yep. They know the ins and outs of their team. I think the NFL is the only real sport where you know everything. MLB, there are people I can name you, like, if you're a Mariners fan, you can name, like, you ask a diehard baseball fan that has season tickets. Name a player on the White Sox this season. As Richmond can call for the foul. Like, if you are I'll put it this way. If you're an NFL fan, you're a fan of any team, let's say the Texans, name the starting quarterback of a random team. You can probably do it. Mariners fan, season ticket holder, goes to every game. Name 1 player on the White Sox. Not sure how many are going to do it. Jazz reset the throne? Better be soon. I think Angels run out of time. Do you go after Duke? Yeah, you have to. You have to. Free throws coming up here as Richmond fouls out for St. John's. The 6'6" guard is out. Yeah, a lot of fouls right now. A lot of fouls right now. So I think if you're St. John's, you got to go after Adu while he's out there. First free throw, no good. Force the refs to blow that whistle and get him out. So Knox misses the first. He's been money at the free throw line as of late. It's up to 12 points today. Second free throw. Got it. 2-score game. 6.5 to go. Up top it goes to Louise. Louise picks set by Zuby. Louise gonna try a 3. He's open. Can't get it. Louise just 3 for 16 from the field, and they're gonna get a foul on Fland. They're gonna get a foul on Fland. Going for the rebound. 2 free throws coming up. That's 4 on Fland. He's now the 3rd guy on Arkansas with 4 fouls. Scott at the line. He's perfect today. First one's good. I would say no. I would say no on that one. For Amari. If they overcorrected, I mean, the suspensions for leaving the bench during the Sun Spurs, that was insane. When they did nothing, they just left the bench. That was insane. 2-point game as Scott makes both. Yeah, Reggie Barlow leaving DC 1 week before the season starts. The QB's coach is now going to be the head coach with no coaching experience. Good luck, DC. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Coaching change 6 days before the season starts. Bounce pass out wide, and here we go. Davis picks up his dribble quickly, and Wagner going to take it down the floor. 6 minutes to go. It's a 2-point game. It was a 13-point game a few minutes ago. Wagner trying to get by Zuby. The layup, no good. The second chance is no good. The third chance, the tip is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds, going back to St. John's. Calipari wants the held ball, not going to get it. Calipari's not going to get the held ball, which would have kept possession for Arkansas. Does he have a case here? Nah, that wasn't for long enough. No, that was not for long enough for it to be a held ball. 5:40 to go. Scott. Louise. Up top it goes. Zuby. Not going to try the three. He's open. Louise. Pick on the right side by Ejiofor. Louise. Only 3 field goals today. Going to put up a shot for his 4th. No foul. Not even close. It's an air ball. Wagner gets the board. 3 for 16 from the field. A rough game for the normally good shooter. 5:12 to go. It's anyone's game. Wagner. From the elbow. Feeds it down low. No one on him. Layup is good by Brazil. 2-score game. Foul beforehand, and it's going against, I think, Brazil. Committed contact on the pass. 2 free throws coming up. CW trying to become a sports network. They got a long way to go. They got a long way to go based on the production I've seen. So 2 free throws coming up, but Brazil is down in some pain right now. The Olympics, we got about the same number of viewers. It's funny, the streams are getting more viewers per stream, but the Olympic streams, for whatever reason, got a lot of views after I went off. That made no sense. So we had 30 people on at one time, but then it would be 10,000 views out a day later. How's it going, Cole? Welcome in. Go Texans and go Arkansas. I can't agree with you on go Texans, but if Arkansas and Brad can be close to perfection, 30-34, that's impressive. That's impressive, Cole. Appreciate you tuning in. First free throw's good. Pray gonna check in for the Johnnies. After this free throw here by Luis. Yeah, it's been a good year for brackets so far for a lot of people because no 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s have been eliminated. But you got Arkansas, that would bust a lot of people. If Arkansas wins, a 10 seed, if you pick the right double-digit seed to go to the Sweet 16, because it always happens, you pick the right one, that busts a lot of people. Prey checks in. Both free throws made. All right, back underway here. It's a small lineup right now for Arkansas, out of necessity. Adew's on 4 fouls. He stays out there. Brazil is out. Actually checks back in. My bad on that one. He checked back in on the second free throw. Richmond. Pick set. Gonna float it down low. It's tipped. Stays with Arkansas, though. That should be goaltending. It will be. Brazil, count it. That's goaltending. Okay, if you are a member, we have the emojis for Arkansas and for St. John's. Yep, hit the backboard first. And then Smith was like, I'm not sure that shot was going in. Not sure that had the height to go in, but it's gonna call that every time. That's goaltending. Up top for Ejiofor. Ejiofor. Back here to Wilcher on 4 fouls. Kicks out to the corner. Driving here. Prey. The slam on the baseline. Blowing by Brazil. And it's a 2-point game. Trapped in the corner. Gets rid of it. And taking it down here is Fland on 4 fouls. 4 minutes to go. It's been a good one. We thought this would be one of the best games in the tournament. It's lived up to the hype. Brazil. Up top for Fland. Driving here. Kicks it out wide. Now they reset with Wagner. 10 on the clock. Pick set by Adu. Wagner drives. Layup. No good. Rebound. St. John's. Scott gives it off to Smith. Down low to Zuby. Posting up here on Brazil. Zuby misses the layup. There was no contact. He just missed the layup point blank. A rare miss from Ejiofor from that spot. It remains a 2-point game. With 3:14 to go. Fland, pick on the right side by Adu. Fland by the elbow. Kicks it out wide. Brazil. Down low. Adu gives it a pull-up jumper from the baseline. Richmond got it to go. Beautiful job there. And it's a 4-point game again. Timeout, St. John's. The Johnnies have not led this half. Call them a Lakers our first round exit. Oh, I don't know about that. They got, I would have said before the Luka trade, yeah. Before the Luka trade, I would have said yeah. But not anymore. $66-62. It's been a good one so far. It's been a fun one. One of the best games of the tournament. Now that's saying a lot, but we assumed this game would be good, and it has been. Who wins? Calipari's squad or Bertino's squad? 68-64. Cash out my bet? Nice. Smart man. Came out ahead. Came out ahead. Yeah, this game was worth it. Barrel flying line Huts negotiate the deals? Yep. Wait, how bad are the cap hits? Same around stealing? Considering the competition? I don't know. Luka can take over games. Luka can take games over. At least you re-signed him. Wait, 48 million cap hit combined? Wait, nothing happened. They literally, they saved like $300,000. It's nothing. Double mindset triple? Yeah, that's good. That's really good. You're a New York sports fan? We'll see, Kiwi. Yeah, double your money. That's always good. Speaking of bets, if you like betting, oddsjam.com gives you the best odds out there. Arbitrage betting, parlay calculators. They got everything. You bet both sides always come on top. Get 25% of your first month. I'll give you the affiliate link. They're not 100%. Yeah, there's still a month to go before the playoffs start. That's the link for odds if you want to do it. OMR is a better team than the worst World Series champion? Oh, easily. Yes. Yeah, I'm taking the Owen Mariners over the 06 cards. 68-64. We're not going to call the Michigan game until this stream is done. Just keep that in mind. Then again, I think that'll be delayed either way because that game is going to be on CBS. So I think they're going to delay the start time of that game either way. Gonna find out here. We're going to monitor check something. Let's see, are they delaying the start time of the Michigan game? They've delayed it to 5:30. Michigan game starts at 5:30. They've delayed the start to 5:30. Wherever, all good, man. All good. They're reviewing the goaltending. It looked like it to me. It looked like goaltending to me. It's a big call here. So they're reviewing for goaltending. The Michigan game has been delayed to 5:30. Could get pushed back a bit more, depending on how late this game goes. The score should remain the same. As soon as on the side, that's fair. It's funny, too, because Cardinals, that staff, the players on the staff, Chris Carpenter, Mark Mulder, Jeff Suppan, Adam Wainwright, I mean, he was closer that year, but they had some really good pitchers on their staff. Had some really good pitchers. But, yeah, fourth worst. That's saying a lot. Yep, no change in the score. And here we go. 73% you think Arkansas wins this one. St. John's in possession here. 3 minutes to go. For a spot in the Sweet 16. Tip pass there. It's intercepted. Smith can't get it to go, and Arkansas going to take it on the floor. Arkansas looking for the Sweet 16 for the fourth time in 5 years. St. John's looking to make it for the first time this millennium. 2v10. Fland gives it up top. It's Wagner. Wagner trying to drive on Wiltshire. Wagner. Finger roll. Got it to go. 6-point game. What's the problem, Drake? Ooh, nice. Up top here, it's Smith. Gives it off to Scott. Ejiofor. Wiltshire. Pulls up from the elbow. Too strong. Rebound though by Wiltshire. Gets his own board. Kicks it out wide. Open for three. No good. Too much on that one. St. John's has made just 2 3-pointers today. And Arkansas will take it down the floor. It's Fland. Out wide it goes. To Wagner. Back up top to Richmond. Working on Scott. 90 seconds left. Feeds it to Fland up top. Fland drives. Step back three. Not even close. Just not even hit the rim. They'll go quickly here. Bounce pass down low. Zuby. 3 ball. Wiltshire. 2 wide. Zuby gets the board though. 3 ball. No good. They miss another 3, but foul on the floor going against Fland. He's done. Fland's on 5. St. John's cannot buy a 3. They're 2 for 19 from 3. But a foul there on Fland. He's done. More of a simplicity, right? You know, name-wise, they had good guys. It's fine. Name-wise, they had good guys. But that season, they were not good. Scott at the line, shooting 2. No more Fland the rest of the way. First one off the rim, no good. They can't buy a 3. They can't buy a free throw. 50% from the free throw line this half. The second one here. Big free throw here for the Johnnies. No good. Too strong. He's 0 for 2. Scott misses both. The 83% free throw shooter misses both of his free throws. They're not going to foul, I don't think. Going to play this straight up. Davis. Driving. Corner. Loses out blocking foul, though, against St. John's. Richmond will shoot a 1-and-1. As it looks like it's going to be the end of the road for St. John's. Blocking foul on Scott. He misses 2 free throws, then gets called for the blocking foul. And Arkansas, a chance to all but ice it. St. John's wins the double for the first time in 40 years. But it looks like their season will be coming to an end before the second weekend. We have not had a 1, 2, 3, or 4 go down yet. The first of the 1-and-1 to make it a 3-score game. Richmond, too strong, no good. Rebound there by Zuby. Ejiofor gives it off. Smith, gonna pull from 3. Way short. They're 2 for 20 from 3 this game. And the rebound there by Arkansas. Got a foul now. Let's get the trap. Do they get the trap? It's out of bounds. Going back to St. John's. He was out of bounds. Did they get the timeout in? No, did not get the timeout in. It's going back to St. John, so hang on a second. No foul, and last off the hand of Davis. Yeah, that's all my Elite Eights too. St. John's 10% from 3. They're going to get it back here, though. So we'll review this, I think. Again, the Michigan game is going to start at 5:30. We'll be live for that game on a separate stream. I'm going to link that. You want to go to the second stream. This is the link. Hang on, give me a second. Well, you have to shoot threes at this point. Click here to join the night stream. Reviewing this place he was last out on. Let's get all my tabs set up for the next game. And it looked like it was last touched by Arkansas, so it should be St. John's ball. Unless I'm missing something here. Calipari is not made out of the first weekend since 2019. Yeah, 4 for 39 from behind the arc. Not great. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. 28 seconds left. Yeah, it was off the knee of Davis. It's got to be. Yeah, it was. I think they're reviewing for time also, but it's clearly off the knee of Davis. Should be St. John's ball. Calipari's asking, was that a foul? It's not. 70-64. You got to get a 3 here to make it a 1-score game. Otherwise, it's just about over. Ejiofor gets the inbound, looking for someone open. Left terrace, going to put this one up. Way short. Zuby gets the rebound, puts it down on the dunk. Still a 2-score game. Arkansas got an inbound this ball. They got 2 timeouts, and they get it off. In the corner, they foul. 2 free throws here for Knox. Not the guy you want to foul, but you got no choice. It's still good, but yeah. 70-66. Yeah, but Tito was not made out of the first round since 2015. When that got vacated. First one's good. 71-66. You can click that link above. Once this game is done, we're signing off immediately. And we'll hop on that one at 5:27. We'll hop on for that one. Second one. Good. Knox goes 2 for 2. If the Johnnies have anything left, they're going for a quick 2 off the knee of Smith. I don't know. They had no time for a quick 2. Not in a 6-point game. Not in a 6-point game. 4-point game, I get it. Even a 5-point game, to some extent, but 6, you don't have time for a quick 2. They try it. Doesn't work. Inbound here. Left Harris going to foul. John L. Davis going to the line. 3-1 Missouri. Wow. 1 free throw ends it. The most talked about hire this offseason was John Calipari leaving Kentucky to go to Arkansas. Last season under Musselman, below 500. First free throw good. Calipari turned the program around. 12 seconds left. A great season for St. John's will come to an end. The 3-ball's no good. They foul with 4.6. It's over, though. Billy Richmond going to the line. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. Arkansas will win. I'm going to end the stream here because it's over 4.6, and I got to get a bagel. Arkansas wins. The Razorbacks are moving on to the second weekend for the 4th time in the last 5 years. The Johnnies, still no appearances since this millennium. Appreciate you, Cole, a ton. Thank you so much, man. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And Arkansas will move on. Right, click that link above to join the night stream. I will see you guys in 5 minutes as we start the Michigan game. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you in 5.